Well, there we go. Jeez Louise. Today is March 7th, 2024. Today, I don't know what to say. That rhymes, didn't it? But no, legitimately, I don't know what to say. I don't have a point today. I haven't had anything to do today, and I guess that's sort of the point. And the reason why I don't have anything to say. I woke up, I got breakfast with my girlfriend. We went to the Apple store because my laptop is broken. Then we got some lunch there. Well, we played Mario Kart too for a good amount of time. And then after that, I took her to the car shop, the mechanic, the body shop, whatever. It was like a do-it-all place. And got some belongings out of her car because it's totaled. And now I'm here. I'm about to go rock climbing. I'm supposed to have legs today, but I think I am skipping. Now I am rock climbing, so it's kind of a back and bicep day. Really a total body day, but definitely a back and bicep dominant. And there's just nothing going on, nothing to complain about, nothing to talk about. No ideas really. I could talk about the State of the Union tonight, but what am I going to predict? I think this is a big, important time in terms of Biden's chances. He's got to pull in some Democrats that he's lost over time by virtue of being pro-Israel, among other things. I'm interested to see if he'll talk about China at all. I'm interested to see what he'll say about Russia, Ukraine. I'm interested to see what he'll do or say about the border. I think all of those talking points are kind of big. And it's really funny because we are just... I understand that foreign policy is a big deal, but what about here? What about here in the U.S.? And I know the border's here, but you get the idea. What about our citizens? How are we doing? It's crazy. Anyways, I could legitimately end the journal now. I really could. I've been doing well, I think, just by virtue of sort of just existing and not worrying, caring too much about a whole lot. I think if you do that long enough, though, it can be your downfall, because not only might you forget things to do that are important, like homework assignments or some sort of appointment, some sort of meeting, anything like that. If you've been watching the journals, you know I forgot about a meeting that was important. So yeah, there's different times to be locked in. We have such a hustle culture that people just forget to exist sometimes. And today, like, it was set up in such a way that today can be one of those easier days. I didn't have anything to do, no work, no school. And so, like, I've done a thing that's productive, and now I'm going to do a second thing. But sometimes, you know, you don't need to do a whole lot. We're still human beings, and we still deserve to be, or to do things we enjoy sometimes. It doesn't always have to, there's a cop. It doesn't always have to be work. Am I just coping? Am I trying to justify my behavior? Maybe. That would be funny, isn't it? Wouldn't it? This is kind of a consecutive day of this not ideal weather. The sun has broke through a couple times. I can see it over to the west now. It's breaking through over there. But these types of days just really make me so out of it. I'm kind of stressed out because my laptop's going to be quite expensive to fix. Not expensive enough to just get another one, but expensive enough to care. This is very much an old-fashioned journal where I'm kind of just talking. I haven't been worried about the future a whole lot, even though, like, it's the future's going to happen. For whatever period that I'm gonna be alive for, it's gonna happen. And I don't know, it's weird. I feel like you can frame time in numerous ways. Like you can make the argument that all there is now. And when you take up that sort of approach, I feel like it kind of leads you more down the path of what I've been saying, which is to just enjoy your existence. But then you can look at time as, I'm not sure what the right word would be, because that is a very deep philosophical prescription of time. But you can look at it as the past, present, future, pretty much is what I'm saying. And then I feel like you can get wrapped up in a whole lot of things. You can be worried about the past or the future, that is, and forget about the present. I know that was a big problem in my life earlier on. And it's why I've sort of moved to all there is now type of idea. I was always stuck in the past or worried about the future. And it's no bueno, really. And I guess one of my main worries has been like consistency, not in my actions, but in my ideas. Like, there are so many isms. I'm reading Noam Chomsky right now, and there's all these isms in linguistics, there's all these isms in philosophy, there's all these isms in politics. And I don't know how you could ever, I don't know, people might disagree with me here, but let's say you're, I don't know, an internalist when it comes to epistemology. Why does that have to force you down the path of believing certain things about politics? I get that I don't know enough about internalism and epistemology. Pretty much internalism is just that what we come to know is within us, whereas externalism is what we come to know is outside of us. It's dictated by the external world. I don't get why an internalist viewpoint in epistemology would make you like right-leaning or left-leaning. And that's something I've been worried about, is like just trying to be consistent. It's really, really hard to wrap my mind around. I don't know, I'd be interested to know what you think, to see if I'm like really overreaching here. At the end of the day, I find myself shifting in all sorts of ways when it comes to politics and philosophy and morality. I guess that's kind of a mixture of both. But lost my train of thought. Ugh. It's always these videos where they just end up going longer than they need to be. I'm always changing, and I don't know if that's a sign that I'm like weak or impressionable. Perhaps. I mean, I'm only 22. Right? We say our ages when it's convenient, but when it's inconvenient, we don't. I think I'm just gonna leave it there, because I'm gonna keep rambling, and I kind of want to listen to music before I rock climb. I gotta follow my heart. then other times I'd say follow your mind, be rational, and so on. This is not a concise video at all, but if you found anything, if it felt like talking to someone, then that's my goal. That is my goal indeed. It's Wednesday, so it's hump day. It feels like just about every journal somehow I end up saying it's Wednesday. I don't know. But yeah, have a good rest of your week. We are going downhill now. Peace and love.